Okay, so another part of your exam is also dealing with expressions, but you're going to see them in the form of a question, and the directions are going to say, I want you to write an equation to answer each question. Now, you do not have to solve these, you're still just writing a question. I believe actually you had examples of these on your quick quiz over expressions. So for the first one here, what is the quotient of 32 and x? When you see the quotient of, obviously we're talking about the answer to a division problem. And this is how you write these. You're going to say 32 divided by x, where x is your divisor and 32 is your dividend. Or you could write it in the form of a fraction, kind of similar to how I do it a lot of times in class, 32 over x. Now here's another example of a division one, and you'll see how it changes. W divided by 3 simply is W divided by 3. Or you could say W divided by 3. Notice this time how our variable is the dividend and the 3 is the divisor. So just be careful about that. Notice the difference between these two expressions. The next one is, what is the sum of h and 7? Well, sum is a keyword for adding. So this is going to be h plus 7. And if you happen to write it like 7 plus h, that's okay too, because addition is commutative, meaning you can say 8 plus 5 is the same as 5 plus 8. So these can be switched. That's okay. Division cannot be switched. The next one, what is 31 less than c? Well, less than is definitely a subtraction. I have something less than. I'm taking something away. So with this one, again, subtraction is not commutative, meaning you can't switch them. So you've got to put the number and the variable in the correct order. Whenever you see one like this, my hint to you is put the variable first and then subtract 31. Because they're saying, what is 31 less than c? What is 31 which is less than c? Okay, so just be careful about the wording there. Look at this example and know how to properly write subtraction problems. And then finally, you saw this as a daily assignment one day. What is 1/8 of r? Write this in a different color. 1/8 of r. There's actually a couple different ways you can write this. The keyword of can oftentimes mean multiplication. So I could say 1/8 times r. Okay, that's one way of writing it. I could also write it as a division problem, r over 8, or r divided by 8. Either one of those will work and are acceptable answers.